Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel for the very first time. My name is Coty and I make lifestyle, wellness, and fashion videos here on my channel. If that sounds like something that you're into, definitely stick around, consider subscribing. Today I have an empties video for you. These are all the products that I have used up in the past, I think it's been like 6 months since I've done an empties video, which I love to do these because I love to share products that I'm finding that I love, that are staples in my life, or products that I just find that work really well. I love to share that with you guys. So this is gonna be a long one. I have like an entire bag full of stuff to share. Some of these products you will have seen before if you've seen any of my other empties videos, because I tend to, if I find a product that I really love, I tend to stick with it. But I do have some new things in here too that I'm excited to share with you. But the first product that I want to share with you is something that is always in my videos, and it is my Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap in the eucalyptus scent. This one's my favorite. I dilute these with water and use these as my everyday body wash in the shower. I just fill up a little pump bottle, half with water, half with this. I love this brand. It's no fuss, it's straight to the point, organic, super clean, and the brand does really good things for the environment as well. The eucalyptus scent is definitely my favorite one. It gives like the most beautiful spa-like experience, like the smell does when you're in the shower. So I love it for that reason, and of course it just gets the job done. The next thing in here is another thing that I have two of, and it is my pre-workout. I switch back and forth between this one and the Aura Organics. This is the Garden of Life Sport Organic Plant-Based Energy and Focus, sugar-free, in the blackberry cherry flavor. I like this. It gets the job done. It doesn't make you feel like super tingling like a classic pre-workout does, but it definitely gives me the energy and that like little extra motivation to get to and through a workout. It's really clean, and then it just gives me like, yeah, mental clarity. I don't know. I take this while I'm driving to the gym. I'll just put it in my shaker bottle, my blender bottle, with like a little bit of water, maybe like 4 ounces. Just shake this up. Lately I've been adding like wheatgrass to it as well, but and a little bit of sea salt actually for electrolytes. Just shake this up, drink it on the way to the gym. I live about 10 minutes from my gym. So by the time that I get there, I'm already starting to feel it. By the time that I'm done with my 10-minute warm-up on either the treadmill or the Stairmaster, whatever I do, I'm definitely feeling the effects of this. The flavor is fine. It doesn't taste overly sweet or overly bitter. I just really like it. And it's gluten, dairy-free, and vegan as well. Yeah, so I will repurchase this. I actually already have a new container of it, and I think this is like $45, and I get it from Whole Foods. Wait, I found another Dr. Bronner's soap in here. This one is the rose scent. I also really like this one, but I definitely prefer the eucalyptus. But if that one's out, then I'll opt for this one or the peppermint. But there's another empty one of those. Another familiar favorite, if you are not new here, the Soy Face Cleanser by the brand Fresh is my go-to everyday cleanser. I use it in the morning. It's gentle. It has a slight cucumber scent to it, and it's a gel-like consistency. I really love this. It's mild. It doesn't irritate my skin, but in the evenings I use it to double cleanse. So I will go in first with this to get off all of my makeup. I don't wear a ton of makeup, so it works with removing it for me. And then I'll just go in a second time after I get all of my makeup off to wash my face with the same thing. I have been using this cleanser for years, and I just really don't see the need in switching it up because this one works so beautifully for me. I have normal combination skin, slightly sensitive, so I can't use anything too harsh, but I just love this and I will always repurchase it. I always buy the big bottles because I know I love it, and you get more bang for your buck that way, in my opinion. So love this, already repurchased it. I actually have the one in my shower halfway through, and then I have another one, like a backup one already. So we are set there. This is also another face product. This is the Dickinson or Original Witch Hazel Pore Perfecting Toner. This quickly has turned into a staple in my nighttime routine. Because I live in a tropical climate and I sleep with my windows opened, I don't feel like my skin needs a moisturizer in the evening. So lately what I've been doing is I've been double cleansing with my my cleanser, and then I just go in on a cotton pad and use this witch hazel all over my face, and that's it. Well, a lip sleeping mask that I'll show you in a minute too, but that's totally it. And then when I wake up in the morning, I just feel like my pores are smaller, my face just feels smooth even. I don't know, what does this say that it does? It gently cleanses and conditions pores to maintain clear and smooth and balanced skin without over drying it. And I think that that is exactly what this does. I love it. This kind of is a nostalgic product to me too, because, well, I don't know about the toner itself, but like witch hazel in general reminds me of my Nana, who is no longer with us, but she would put witch hazel on everything and she swore by it. And so yeah, anyway, I really love this, and it's like, I don't know, $9 at the drugstore, so super affordable. I don't see the need in purchasing super expensive toners when this one does such a great job at smoothing, tightening my pores. It almost gives me like a airbrushed look, if that makes sense. I love it. Straightforward. Some hair things here. Next, I have the Olaplex #4 and the Olaplex #5, the Bond Maintenance Shampoo and the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I will say I've had this in my shower for probably 8 months. Like, it took me like 8 or 9 months to finish this, because it's not something that I like to use every single like hair wash day. For whatever reason, I feel like it makes my hair feel super heavy. So I use this as like the wash day that I feel like my hair just needs a little bit of extra treatment. Then I'll go in and wash my hair with the Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. I just feel like I don't want to overly use this product and then my hair get used to this that much like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I just feel like it does so much that I don't want to do it every single time, if that makes sense. But I do love what it does for your hair. I feel like it really does kind of like thicken almost, especially if you have like bleached or blonde hair. You know what I'm talking about when it gets a little bit brittle and dry. I feel like if you go in with this, it doesn't feel that way. It definitely feels much more healthy when I use these products. So I will repurchase them, but they're not a shampoo that I use every single time that I wash my hair. And I also don't love the scent, but I like what it does. So there's that. I guess I'll stick with this hair theme that we have going here. The next thing I have here is the Native Almond and Shea Butter Strengthening Shampoo. I also went through a conditioner of this. I just threw it out. Well, Stan threw it out. This is what he uses every day in the shower. And so I am the type of person that when it comes to shampoo and conditioner, I don't use the same one every single time that I wash my hair. I have like a rotation of like 3 or 4, and so this was in that rotation. I love the way it smells. It's super clean, silicone free, sulfate free, and paraben free. Thoughtfully made with less than 10 ingredients. Yeah, I mean, we have repurchased this. It's super straightforward. I think it does a good job of cleansing my hair, and I love the way it smells. It smells like a tropical vacation, and so, you know, we're just living the part here. And this is only like $7 from the drugstore, so it's an affordable option. I don't feel like you always have to splurge on everything. I love to do like a high-low situation, even when it comes to my beauty products. Another drugstore hair find that I have been living by is the Batiste Dry Shampoo in the Clean, Light, and Bare scent. Super just like effortless scent. It's not too heavy, it's not overly drying. I have used dry shampoos that really just leave like a chalky cast on your hair, and that's just not the look. Or even like it adds too much grit and it kind of like weighs down your roots. I hate that. Yeah, I don't believe in like using this as like a crutch, but I definitely use dry shampoo on like day 3 or 4 hair usually. Okay, so I'll wash my hair, blow dry style, like do like a whole blowout situation. So that's like day 1 hair. Day 2, I'll redo my curls. Depending on if I go to the gym or not, a lot of the times the second day hair I don't need dry shampoo. Third day hair, depending on my gym schedule again, or what I've done in those past few days, I'll go in with dry shampoo and then redo my curls. And then on my 4th day hair, usually I'll go in with like a hair oil and do like a slicked back bun. But yeah, that's just whatever. Anyway, so I don't use it often, but I do love the results that this one gives. So I have another hair thing here. This has been something that I have repurchased for so many years, and I really don't know. Oh, I do know how I found it actually. So I used to be subscribed to like the FabFitFun boxes, and this came in one of those boxes. God, I think it was like maybe maybe 5 years ago, I don't know. Anyway, and I really enjoyed using this, and so ever since then I've just repurchased it. I always just buy it off of Amazon because I have never found it anywhere else. This is the Marrakesh Argan and Hemp Oil Therapy Hairstyling Elixir by, I guess, the brand Marrakesh Oil, and it's the original scent. There is just something so like elevated, sexy, hippie about this oil. I love, love, love. I think that's the main thing that I love the most about it is the scent. But I'll use this in my ends sometimes if it's like, if my hair is just feeling a little dull, I'll add this to the ends. But I like to especially use this when I do like a slicked back bun situation or little braids in the front of my hair. It's just a good little styling serum, in my opinion. Our powerful blend of argan and hemp seed oils make hair more manageable, controls frizz and flyaways, adds shine, and makes it easier to style. It's ideal for all hair types, safe for color treated hair, and is 100% vegan. It says that you can use it in wet hair or dry hair. I always just use this in my dry hair, but the smell is just divine. Another thing that if you've watched any of these videos, you will have seen before, this is the liquid chlorophyll that I add to my lemon water every single morning. Yes, I still do this. Yes, I've repurchased this. I buy this from a health food store here on the island. It's $12 for 16 fluid ounces for a pint. So it's a great deal. The only thing that I don't love about this particular one is that it doesn't have a dropper, and if you know, chlorophyll can be like super messy, and if you drop it on anything, it's basically stained. I just got it on my hand, see? But anyway, so what I do is I just use my straw, and to use my straw as a dropper itself. And so just drop that into my lemon water, stir it up, drink it every morning. Adding this to my lemon water just gives me like an extra little boost. There's so many benefits to chlorophyll. It detoxifies your liver, which, you know, we all need, especially if we're having cocktails on the weekend. It also helps to build your red blood cells. For me, I find my skin is smoother and more glowy. It's a natural deodorizer and it alkalizes your body. So there's so many great benefits and such an easy way to just add an extra something into your lifestyle. In that same realm, I have this Sun Potion Reishi mushroom herbal supplement. I got this off of revolve.com, and what I was using this, or how I was using this, I was adding it to my pre-workout, shaking that up with a little bit of sea salt, but also adding this into a smoothie or a coffee in the morning. There's so many benefits to functional mushrooms. Reishi is actually the queen healer mushroom. It's an adaptogenic. Let's see, what does it say? Reishi mushroom powder. It's the mushroom of immortality. It helps with immune function, mental clarity, longevity, and is protective and healing. I find that it does have a bit of like a earth flavor, but nothing too overwhelming, especially if you're mixing it in with other things that can mask that. It's totally fine. I have yet to repurchase this, but I do want to repurchase it. I might try like a different type of mushroom next. I might do chaga or lion's mane, just depending on what I feel like my body needs. Or maybe I'll get all of them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I felt the effects. It might be like a placebo thing at first, because I do think with adaptogenic mushrooms, you have to use them like over time, and they kind of like build up in your body and then they start to work. So I should stick with it. But from the first jar, do I feel, I don't know that I can say that I feel different using it. I don't know. This next thing is something that I've been like swearing by and kind of obsessed with, and it's the PeterThomasRoth, their Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches. There are, I think, 50 or 30. Yeah, there are 30 pair of patches in this little container. What I do is I put this whole thing, I have like a one section in my refrigerator, like one like shelf and on the door that is like my skincare section, and I keep these in the refrigerator because in the morning I wake up and my face is puffy. I have to ice roll. I have to, you know, do like a quick lymphatic drainage situation on my face because I wake up super puffy, especially if I drink the night before or if I have like a salty dinner. So I like to use these to depuff my eyes in the morning, and I always get really dark circles under my eyes because I think what it is that my eyes are set further back, and so I guess part of it could be a shadow. But anyway, love them. I love the way they feel, especially if you keep them in the refrigerator. It's like a nice cooling, just like a little extra something. Okay, I put these on and then I let them sit for like 15 minutes. When I take them off, I have the most like dewy, glowy under eye, and that's why I think that they work. Like, you just look wide awake, well rested, and so snatched from these, and we're into that. So something else that is not new around here, this is my holy grail ride or die. Honestly, if I only had to pick one skincare product to have for the rest of my life, it would be this one. And I know it's very expensive. I know it's kind of controversial, but it is the CE Ferulic Skin Serum by SkinCeuticals. I am a stan for this product. I'm obsessed. It makes your face look so glowy, so plump, so youthful. It plumps up your fine lines in like a second. Yeah, it's so good, and I always notice a difference if I run out of this product and I don't have a backup on hand and I have to like not use it for like 3 days to a week. I notice a difference. My skin looks more dull when I don't use this than, you know, when I do. Yeah, it just makes your skin look so lively and beautiful, and I justify the price point because it's preventative skincare. And I just think of like my future self 10 years down the road thanking me for investing in the skincare. It does stink, but you get past it. Like I'll put this on, wash my hands, and then like let it set for a second, 30 seconds maybe, and then go in with my moisturizer. But yeah, this is the holy grail. This is the queen. And if anybody ever asks me, oh, your skin looks so good, like what do you use? This is the very first product that I let them in on because it's that good. Another face thing that is just a staple I always repurchase is the Badescu facial spray. This one was the aloe. Oh wait, no, this is the rose water. Yeah. So this one is the rose water one, which is my favorite. I usually repurchase this one, but when I repurchased this last time, this one was sold out on Sephora, so I got the clear one, which I also really love. The only one that I haven't tried yet is the purple one, like with lavender. So, but in regards to the other three, the green, the pink, and the clear, love. This is something that I spray on as soon as I get out of the shower after washing my face. I will spritz this on before I go in with my SkinCeuticals Serum, and I just love it. I'll also use something like this when I go to the beach. I have like a little travel size, and when I get off the beach, like after I shower, the showers at the beach, I'll spritz my face with a rose water spray because I just find that it gives like a slight bit of moisture. Apart from like the water, they kind of like, yeah, like a moisturizer, but like a spritz version. I don't know. Moisturizes my face ever so slightly, and especially being in the sun and the ocean, you need that. But yeah, I love this and I will always repurchase it. It's inexpensive. It's like $12. Totally worth it in my opinion. Couple more things here. If you know, you know. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. This is my go-to. I love the consistency of this. I don't mind the smell. I know some people mind that, but it doesn't bother me whatsoever. This is my daily morning moisturizer. I go in with this after my SkinCeuticals Serum, and then I go in with my makeup, and it gives such a beautiful, dewy, glowy base for everything. I love it. Again, my skin is you know, combination to normal. I think that maybe if you were a drier skin girl, you might want to go in and use this as a serum and then go in with a moisturizer on top of it, because it is a very lightweight moisturizer. But back to the point of me living in a tropical climate, I don't need anything heavy because I feel like that just clogs my pores otherwise. But yeah, I will repurchase this. I have repurchased it, and this is just one of those products that is going to remain in my life. So the Necessaire deodorant in Sandalwood. Okay, I have something to say. The last time I spoke about this on my channel, I was raving about how wonderful this product worked. And I stand by that because it did for maybe 3 months. But now this does not work for me. It actually, when I do sweat, mixes with my body and creates this really weird, almost like a sour. I see it smells so good in here, but like after wearing it for a couple of hours, especially if you're like working all day or working out, it just doesn't work well for me. But I will show you what I repurchased, or what I purchased to replace this. 1 second, because I'm very excited about it. It is new, so I hope that it doesn't do like the same thing that this one did, but I've really been loving it. Hang on, let me. I know what you're gonna say, and you're gonna say how very granola, but I've replaced it with this. This is the Thai Crystal Deodorant Stick, which looks like this. You run it under water, and then you just go in with it. And I'm telling you, this works better than any deodorant I've ever used in my entire life, or at least it does so far. Yeah, and so I'm kind of obsessed with this. So I've replaced this with this, and I won't be repurchasing this. The Laneige sleeping mask. If you follow me anywhere, I talk about this constantly because I'm obsessed with it. This is the original flavor. I think it's berry, if I'm not mistaken. It's just so good. And contrary to what it says on the bottle, it's not just a mask, in my opinion. It's more of like a balm, and I use this all day long, all night long. I'm just obsessed. I haven't found anything that compares to the moisture that this one actually gives to your lips, and I'm a stan. I will repurchase this over and over and over again, and that's all I have to say about that. Eye cream. This is the Ole Hendrix Banana Bright Eye Cream. Yes, I would repurchase this. It gives you like a little bit of lightness. Like, I think there's like a reflection in it, and the banana really does brighten your under eye. And like I said, I have dark circles, so anything that kind of hides that or conceals that, I'm into. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've seen this everywhere. I did repurchase it. This new repurchase jar of it, I haven't been pulling for it. What I've been using instead is the Laneige not sleeping mask. I think it's just like a Laneige like face mask. I've been using it as my eye cream, and I've been obsessed with that. So yes, I repurchased this, and I'll use it up, but I don't know that after that I would repurchase it, just because I don't think that it has long-term like effects when it comes to like fine lines or anything like that. I'm on the hunt for something different, but this was nice, and I did use the whole thing, so you know, we're not being wasteful around here. Last two things are makeup things. If you've been here, you know it's the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara for me. I love the natural finish that it gives. I love the wand. It's not too thick. It's almost like a rubber wand, if that makes sense. So it's not thick. It doesn't get all over my eyes. The formula is great. It stays on. It doesn't flake. It doesn't run. It's just a perfect everyday mascara. And yes, I've repurchased it. And then last thing here that I have to share with you in this Empties video that's been so very long is the Rare Beauty Concealer in the color 180W. I like this concealer. I do. As the doe foot applicator, love this. It's nice and thick. I find that this doesn't crease in my under eye like at all. The only time that I've found that it would crease is if I go in with too much setting powder, and then it can crease. But this is such a beautiful finish. It's a natural finish. It goes perfectly with my like everyday barely there makeup routine, which I have on today with just like a little bit of eyeliner. Like, this is what I wear every single day. I have this on. I'm obsessed. I love it, and it just wears nicely all day long. I have repurchased it, and yeah, so that is that. I have so many products here that I need to recycle now. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here and supporting me. If you try any of these things, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.